Hello, it's Fiona Fernandez from By Fee Handcrafts, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well. So I make handmade items, and I also make a lot of cards and paper crafts and have a great time doing that. So I'm just going to share with you today. I've bought some new punches. I already have a few, and I just wanted to share with you how I go about labeling my punches and checking them when I've purchased them. So when you get a new punch, it's important to punch onto another piece of card that you're not going to keep. So just keep some card from cereal packets, stuff like that. This is a back of a notepad, I think. So I'm just used that to punch a couple of circles using the 1.5 inch punch, and as you'll see on the card, it's got a little bit of oil, so they do come like that. So don't be shocked when you punch your card. That's why I suggest use a scrap piece first and punch out a few circles or whatever the punch is until you get a clean piece of card or paper. So it's important to do that for a few times to get rid of that residue around it. So I won't keep doing that now, but I will continue that later. So that's the 1.5 inch circle punch that I've used there. And to unlock your punches, you need to, they come locked like this. So you can either hold it in your hand and just pull the little lever down and it unlocks it, push it tightly, and then push the little lever back up. And they sit flat like that. Okay. And the other thing I was going to show you, I've started labeling all my punches so that when I'm using them, I know what they are. And I can't remember all their names. So I've put the name and the item number on there because I'm doing more lives now. And I like to be able to say it without thinking too hard and going and finding it in the catalogue. So if you wanted to label your punches, I've actually typed up some labels and cut them out. And then today I bought this nice one, which is the Timeless Label Punch. I'll just close that again. So close it. You can push it down on the table and push it like that as well, if that works for you. Do whichever's more comfortable so you don't damage yourself. And for this one, I for some reason missed typing it on my little sheets of paper. So I printed all these out. So I decided to just use the packet. So you could do this too if you don't want to keep the packet. You can just cut out the label out of there with your snips. And that's what I've done for this one today. And I hadn't thought of that earlier, so I just thought, oh, I'll just use the packet today. So I just cut that out with my snips. And I'll just get the other one. Which other one did I have? To get it the right way. So I'm putting the label on this end here. I can't stand that up there because it won't stay. I'll just pop it on its side for a minute. And I just put a little bit of, now I'm hoping this one works all right with the glue. Hang on, I've got to get a bit of glue off there because it's coming out too fast. The glue's popping out of my, I'm just using the Tombow liquid glue, and sometimes it keeps on coming out the end. Not often, but occasionally I'll pull it off. If I don't get that lid straight back onto it, it oozes out everywhere. I'll just put that back on today. So I just put a tiny bit of glue along there, not too much, if you can see that. And then I just pop it on the end and then just put it aside to dry. And there we have it. Now I've just used the snips to cut that. If you want to be really particular about the shape of the label, I might have used my trimmer. No, I think I used my snips on the last one as well. So you could use your trimmer to cut them apart and get nice straight edges. I haven't worried about that because they're just for me to see the labels. Okay, so that's labeling your punches and about the punches. And just the last thing I'll show you is the new this punch. Do you like that? This punch. So this punch is called, hang on, I've got the packet here somewhere. Oh, I have it here somewhere. The Detailed Trio Punch. And this one, I'll just show you quickly on a piece of card. So this one doesn't have a lock mechanism on it. It's just a punch. So when you push it down, all of the bits come down. You can see that. and you use it. So this one here is for a corner, so you can see the pieces here and here, just to guide the guides to show you. So you just push that down like that, or you can do it over, I did it over a little container a little while ago, holding it like this and just pushing it. So the other one, this one's a straight edge one, and it's a little hole, so it gives you that little bit. So it'd be good on the top of bookmarks or something where you need a little hole like that. And then this one's the corner one, and so I hold it, if I'm holding it in the air, I hold it in place until I feel it grip onto the card, and then I can let the card go. And there you get a nice curved corner. Look at that. I really like that. I had an old one that's not working properly, and I was waiting to get a new one. Let's do another corner while we're at it. So just make sure it's lining up on the edges of the guides there. So I'm pushing with my thumb, this thumb, until I get it so I can't, I can move it, so I can't move it very easily, and then I push it down. Okay, if you have trouble doing it up in the air like that, just place it on the table, push it in so you feel it firmly, and then I would use my whole hand to punch like that. Oh, that looks lovely. There we go. So there's a few tips for you today. I hope you enjoy playing with your punches as much as I do. Ciao!